Okay, ahead this morning on Colorado and Company, the wildlife experience is getting in the cowboy spirit with a whiskey and a Western. Today, creating your own whiskey cocktail and how you can enjoy a classic flick, Tombstone. Look at that guy go. Gather around the campfire. It's going to be an evening you don't want to miss, and I hope he teaches me how to lasso like that. Yeehaw! Oh, I need work on that. Sorry, I don't want to knock over the whiskey. Spurs, Saddles, Stock Show. It's a theme for our next guest, and there's one place in town getting in the rodeo spirit with whiskey and a Western. Today, creating your own whiskey cocktail and how you can enjoy a classic flick, Tombstone. So I want you to gather around the campfire. It's going to be an evening you don't want to miss. And here in the saddle with me is Gary DeBus, CEO of the Wildlife Experience. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Denise.
You're going to have to help me with this here in just a few minutes. But let's start with the museum and how fun it is. Give me an overview of the whiskey and Western that you're doing.
You know, in our brand new theater, we've just upgraded to have some of the best 2D and 3D digital photography and screen in the country. And so we have this movie coming in. We're going to do whiskey and a Western on January 20th, which is a Friday evening. Beginning at 5:30 is the party. Our wildlife art galleries will be open, and then 7:30 is when the movie begins. And it's the classic Tombstone with Val Kilmer, Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott, Charlton Heston. It's star-studded. It's going to be a great evening.
Let me give you a line from the movie. I'll be your Huckleberry. Val Kilmer. Do you guys remember that from Doc Holliday? My son's name is Wyatt, so you know I love the movie, right?
Wyatt Earp and OK Corral. It doesn't get any better.
So when do tickets go on sale, and what does that include with the ticket?
Tickets are on sale now, actually. You can do it either by calling us or by going to our webpage. And it includes not only the movie tickets themselves, but it also includes a famous barbecue appetizer, 2 whiskey drinks, popcorn, and the movie. So it's a real bargain. Member price is $20 and $25 is a non-member rate. We also have a discounted rate for someone if they're a designated driver. You get a wristband that says, I can't drink alcohol tonight, but I can have a lot of fun and drink other things. So is
there something milder there that we can make and have fun with if we don't like to drink whiskey?
If you don't like to drink whiskey straight, we have other things we can do. So if you'd like,
yeah, show me.
All right, so first we're going to start with a whiskey sour, and we'll put in a couple of.
And that's real whiskey, right?
This is real whiskey, yes it is.
See, if my name was Kathy Lee or Hoda Codby, I could be drinking this right now. Unfortunately, they're not letting me taste test today.
And so the whiskey sour is something that's a little easier for most people to drink if they aren't a whiskey connoisseur yet. And what you do is you have an opportunity to get this whiskey and the mix very cold.
So what did you mix that with? I'm sorry?
This is whiskey and then a sour mix, a whiskey sour mix.
Okay.
You shake it with ice to get it nice and cold, and then we garnish with a cherry, and you're ready to go with that one. That's a fairly mild drink.
Okay, and if we want something a little heavier?
A little stronger, you want to do whiskey over the rocks. And so you've got the ice in the glass already, in the tumbler. And what you do is you allow the ice to melt a little bit if you don't like it real strong, and so the water dilutes it a little bit. And then you add your shot of whiskey. And you're good to go.
Boy, I could smell that. Whoo, that will definitely put hair on your chest, won't it?
Or take it off.
Or take it off. I've never heard that line. That was pretty good. And you have a variation of different drinks that you're making. This one's called Whiskey Neat?
So Whiskey Neat. And neat just means...
Oh, neat. I thought it was meat.
Neat just means straight up.
Okay.
And so you just have a shot of whiskey. And what that is, that's really for the connoisseur of whiskey. And what they like to do is smell...
You can't do it on the show, no.
I won't do that. I was just showing you how you smell it.
Okay.
And whiskey drinkers like to know whether it's got the spicy notes to it, perhaps a hint of caramel or a taste of caramel, the peat that it's in it, and maybe vanilla. And that's what a true whiskey drinker likes to have. So
very nice. Well, I feel like I'm turning into Wyatt Earp as we speak. Would you mind teaching me how to lasso really quick?
Be happy to.
Okay, you do it first, and then I kind of mixed it all up.
We're going to start this over, but what you really do is you build a little loop. And you hold the rope about right here, so you've got a little bit extra right there.
Okay.
And then you use mostly your wrist. You don't really use your arm as much as your wrist, and so you get it above your head.
Yeah.
And then you have a target that you're going to throw at, and you just...
That's pretty easy. Okay, let me try.
All right.
But you know what I think the trick is? Not only in the wrist, I think it's the hat.
It is the hat. You can wear my hat.
Can I wear the hat?
Please do.
All right. There we go. You know why I wanted to wear the hat? Because I look dang good in a hat. No, all right, so let me see here. Hold it right here.
Down a little farther.
Down farther?
Not right here.
Hey, Moss, can you come over here? Stand right there. I want to lasso you. Let's see if it works. Over there so the camera can see you. Ready? Come here, man. I'm going to find myself a man. Oh, almost. host. I'm gonna, I guess, have to settle with my husband of 20 years. Okay. Thank you so much.
Right.
And I got to tell him more about here, you can have your hat back too.
All right, thank you.
More about what's going on with the kids too, because Whiskey and Western is January 20th. That kicks off at 5:30. The film Tombstone begins at 7:30. You can cowboy up and get ready for tons of fun. There's going to be food and, of course, whiskey served neat on the rocks with a splash of water and in a featured recipe. You can saddle up, learn more online at thewildlifeexperience.org. And then also, I don't want you to forget about the Kids Bowl taking place on February 4th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Your entire family will enjoy games and activities throughout the museum.